We're Anita and Al Adventures. Join us on a 24-hour layover in New York City. We stayed at the iconic TWA Hotel in JFK. Then we took the train into the city. Had to have some dirty hot water dogs. Memories of a great childhood. Then we're off to camera heaven, B&HPhoto. 2 floors of fantastic electronic equipment. Then we're off to Brooklyn to eat sandwiches at a social media viral bodega called the Aki Way. You can eat sandwiches where Jamaican beef patties are the bread. Last few hours are spent in Jackson Heights, Queens, where we try a variety of international foods. 24-hour layover in New York City starts now. The TWA Hotel is a hotel at John F. Kennedy International Airport in Queens, New York City. It uses the main house as the TWA Flight Center, which was designed by the architect Eero Saarinen, and it was completed in 1962. And by the way, he also designed the St. Louis Arch. 2 flanking buildings were added in 2019 for the hotel. The 2 buildings are named the Saarinen Wing and the Hughes Wing, the north and south terminal of T5, which is operated by JetBlue. The iconic red tunnels that are featured in the movie Catch Me If You Can connect both hotels. It contains a total of 512 rooms, as well as a conference space, several restaurants, and a great aviation history museum. Complete with vintage flight and cabin crew uniforms, the centerpiece of this building is that large departure board. It's a split flap display, which has been a feature of the building since the opening in 1962. And I love to hear those flaps make a noise as flight information changes. Many of the TWA Flight Center's original details, such as these typewriters and original TWA ticketing desks. By the way, you check into the hotel at these ticketing desks and you hand your luggage in as if you were checking in for a flight. After checking in, we walked underneath the red carpeted tunnels to see the Connie. This Constellation is one of the last 4 airframes remaining worldwide. This is aviation geek heaven. We paid $296 for the room plus $50 for the pool reservation. Turn around, wave. Let's walk into this aviation icon. The TWA Hotel includes a cocktail lounge named the Connie. And guess what? It's installed inside the preserved Lockheed Starliner, the last model of the Lockheed Constellation line.
We're at the TWA Hotel at JFK Airport. This is very nostalgic from the 70s and 80s and 90s. It's like you're stepping back in time. We flew TWA in 1999 on a family cruise, a whole bunch of us, and the airline actually had a strike and we got stranded. Certainly have flown TWA before it was gone, and it's just fun to see it back in time.
The hotel has multiple restaurants and a food hall. By the way, restaurant, excellent. Great food, so highly recommend it. Maybe a little on the pricey side, but for nostalgia, why not pay a little extra? There's a bar adjacent to the pool, which leads out to the observation deck with 10,000 square feet of floor space. And look at the view that you get from the pool at the top deck. Great view of all the tarmacs and the runways. So if you're an aviation buff, this is a must. Put it on your bucket list.
This is Al's happy place. Runways from the age of what?
I don't know, 7, 6.
When did you start hanging out here, riding your bike over?
High school.
Al's happy place. Check out this vintage hair salon. It's pink. Time for a bouffant 70s hairstyle, of course with lots of hairspray. Who has used a record player? How about this TV in a box?
This 1960s era's vibe is accented by proper furnishings, rotary phones. The hallways contain red carpeting. The TWA does not miss any hotel vintage details. Payphones, a game of giant twister.
Hello? Yes, we're leaving on TWA tomorrow. Heading to Miami, Florida. Bye! Hello, yes. When will my paper tickets be delivered to my hotel room? Oh, great. The carbon copy kind? Okay, thank you so much. Bye. Our hotel room is branded TWA through and through, and you do truly go back in time. Look, a Life magazine. How cool.
How about a rotary phone? If you have a layover at JFK and you want to feel some 1960s nostalgia, come and stay at the TWA Hotel. Now let's head into the city. There's the A train I used to take to Beach 116 Rockaways to go to the beach in the summertime. Anita Pinzon from Lamont, Missouri, hanging out in Howard Beach, Queens, with a Danish. Where's your coffee? Where's your coffee? All right, here we are, Manhattan, the west side, right?
Last leg of the trip, New York City.
Dun, 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 dun. We go from Dubai to NYC.
Are you open? Hot dog, ketchup, mustard, sauerkraut. Ketchup, mustard, sauerkraut.
Is there any on there?
When in New York, you gotta have
First thing.
a street dog.
In front of the Empire State Building, Madison Square Garden, the Edge, New York City hot dog, baby, the best. All right, so we just took the A train from JFK, got on the air train, got off at Howard Beach, took the A train all the way into the city, 34th Street Penn Station. We're on our way to go to B&HPhoto, probably the greatest camera store in the entire world. This is like Disneyland for me. Here we go, let's go to B&H. All right, Casey, are you here? Let us know. So here we are, B&H. This is camera heaven. This is how they deliver the cameras to your the cashier. Mm-hmm. Pretty cool. They've got this rail system. And there goes somebody's camera. Are we okay to film in here?
Yeah, you're good.
All right, good,
Yes.
good.
How are you today?
Good, good. How you doing?
Good, thank you.
We're here 4 months ago and you were here.
I haven't moved, right?
You haven't moved. Hey, are you having fun?
Oh, yes.
Or are you just tolerating this stop?
This is so much fun. But I know it makes you happy.
Man, this puts a smile on my face.
It's the only shopping you like.
That is correct. The only kind of shopping I like, electronics. So you buy your stuff and they deliver it right here.
Photo office, event specials, and so much.
Now let's take the train from Manhattan to Red Hook, Brooklyn. Here's some old school hip hop to set the tone. My next door neighbor, also from New York, told me, Al, you gotta try this sandwich place called the Aki Way. I said, no problem, Tommy. We'll check it out. From the station, we walked about 8 blocks. As you can see from the Aki Way's YouTube channel, they've gone viral with over 1 million subs and lots of celebs stopping by for a uniquely prepared sandwich. They're known for saying, never, never, never. It's not what I expected. You walk into a typical New York City bodega. place your sandwich order by the deli counter. Pause the video to see all the unique Akiwe style sandwiches. Look at the bread that you can have this sandwich on. It's in the upper right hand corner. The guy taking our order had a lot of Brooklyn personality. I love it. Never, never, never.
The Akiwe is a bodega here in Brooklyn that went viral because of everyone was ordering the sandwiches in all these crazy different ways, and the guy, the owner, has a big personality, the Akiwe. So what we got was a chopped cheese with the bun being the Jamaican beef patty with mozzarella sticks, bacon, and tomatoes and lettuce.
All right, take a bite.
Here goes. And it's got a little bit of a kick. It is really good.
One of the customers that ordered a sandwich saw that we were filming for our YouTube channel outside and came by to say hi. Anita got so excited that she forgot to hit record when I was eating the Akiwe sandwich. Bummer. While driving to Jackson Heights, I was reviewing the footage outside the Akiwe, realizing no footage of me eating the sandwich. Walking towards Jackson Heights, we recorded a walk and talk. And dummy me forgot to turn on the mic. Yeah, we've had a YouTube channel for a while. We know how to do this, but sometimes we forget. What a dummy. Trust me, that sandwich was delicious. As you can see, Anita is polishing up the last few bites of the Akiwe sandwich as we walk towards Jackson Heights.
Jackson Heights is known as a fun international foodie area. We have 3 hours before our flight, so we decided to try some really different yummy food options.
We are in Jackson Heights, Queens, New York, and we're trying Tibetan food called momos. Maybe still too hot.
So why don't you say what it is?
It's a fried momo with chicken. And I always joke around, every single culture has some form of empanada. And this is like an empanada.
Still hot.
It's still hot. It tastes like a chicken dumpling, like a Chinese food chicken dumpling. But the dough is thicker. So I do really like the dough. And they're pretty.
Good. I like it.
What did it come with?
So the momos came with some really red sauce.
We're being attacked by pigeons.
Getting pooped by a pigeon. It came with some really red sauce. And I thought, we're about to board an airplane here in about 3 hours. Probably not a good idea, so momos.
And this was $10 for all of these momos.
All right, so we're still in Jackson Heights now. My father used to have a real estate office right here on 74th and Jackson Heights. And back then in the 70s and 80s, there was a lot of Colombians and South Americans. And we stumbled across this Colombian bakery, and they have something called roscon. This thing is huge. It's as big as my head. So basically, the roscon is just a powdery sugar bread, and it's got some arequipe filling.
inside Arequipe. Good bread, nice and sweet and tasty. These are birrias tacos. Jackson Heights, Queens, right next to Mexico. Hot. You know what makes all the difference?
Wait, hold up. I still haven't gotten it. There.
You know what makes all the difference? The cilantro. But the beef is very tender. And you gotta love the red sauce, whatever that is. Cheers.
Birria tacos.
And you know what? You're absolutely right. The cilantro is what makes it. It was really good.
Well, that wraps up our 24-hour layover in New York City. Let's head to LaGuardia for our flight home. Please check out all our travel videos. If you like our content, hit that like button, add comments, let us know what you liked and disliked, and subscribe to our channel, Anita and Al Adventures.